What's up, everyone? It's about 10 o'clock on Wednesday night here in the West Coast, Thursday morning for some of you guys. Just a quick update for you. Hopefully you can watch this before the market opens today. We got S&P futures here. Nice breakout today of this bull flag. I expect it to continue up into the 3840 area, test this upper bound of the channel, and then come back down and end the week right in here around that 3820 level. Next up is Apple. Apple held off its invalidation level earlier in the week. I'm looking for it to continue to hold this low at 126.79. If so, it should keep continuing upwards. My target would be 145 by, I'd say, about 2 or 3 weeks. We do have earnings coming up on the 27th, which is true of most of the FANG names, so keep an eye out for that. Next up, AMD. So AMD, as I mentioned in the last video, AMD has a tendency to put in some complicated wave 4 corrections. It likes to fake out that the bottom is in, as seen with this nice candle up here that just turned flush straight down, and a lot of people got trapped right in this area. But at this point, it does look like the bottom is in a deep wave 2 retracement here. I'm looking for a continuation to the upside in the next few days. So next up is Amazon. Amazon's been a popular name lately. Everyone's trying to figure out if and when this consolidation will end and which way it'll break. There's a few ways to count it. There is the triangle count, which is valid. I also have this count here as my primary. In both scenarios, the bottom should be in right here at just above 30.80. Assuming this move here ends up being a 5-wave impulse move, I expect to see the subsequent wave 2 pullback before more upside, which would line up with earnings on the 4th. So we could see, a slight pullback early next week and then start the run up into earnings. Next up is Microsoft. A very similar look to Amazon. This complex correction, combination correction for wave 4, followed by a 1-2 move. And this is even starting to put in some sub-wave 1-2s. So you have like a 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, a triple 1-2, which is very bullish if the lows can hold. So as long as this low here at about 213.20 holds, it should be just about ready to go here. Netflix, very similar. Nice bounce out of the golden zone today. This one's been consolidating the longest, I believe, going back to July. This one has earnings next Tuesday, I believe. So this could kind of kick off the move for big tech. If Netflix crushes earnings, expect others to follow. Next up is going to be Workhorse. This is one of the higher quality setups I'm watching over the course of the next week or so. Had a huge run last week, up about 40%. Standard bull flag right here. I'm not quite convinced that the bottom is in just yet. I would really like to see it drop into this support level here around 23.04. That would line up with the A equals C, essentially. So wave C would be an equal length to wave A on the correction, as well as the 618. So this green box is pretty much my buy zone here, anything between 22.80 and 23.30. And then lastly, we have Virgin Galactic. Some good news from them today, coming from the ARK Investments with their new space exploration ETF rumors. I believe it's at about 31 or 32 after hours. If it opens up to fill that gap tomorrow morning, I would expect a pullback into this range here, probably around 26.50, give or take, maybe a little higher, maybe just 27. But this would be a nice entry down around this level if you miss the first wave up. And lastly, just going back to S&P futures here, nothing much changing in the last few minutes. Not trying to get caught up in too much of this chop this week. This was pretty much the only significant move to trade. So just really getting set up for the next few weeks with earnings starting off. It should get more interesting from here. With that said, happy trading, everyone. Have a great week, and I'll catch you all later.